A Nottinghamshire social worker has told the child sex abuse inquiry that she couldn't protect suspected victims in case that compromised police investigations. Today, her council directors admitted the service sometimes failed to do its job.
The inquiry's also heard that paedophiles targeted children with criminal records because they wouldn't be believed. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball has been at today's hearing at the Oval Cricket Ground. So serious tensions emerging today, Jeremy, between police and social workers.
Yeah, and this all came, Sarah, from Rachel Morton, a social worker in Nottinghamshire's historical abuse team. Now, she described flagging up what she called immense professional concern about police investigations taking priority. And she told the inquiry that was a problem because it could take up to a year before the suspect was eventually interviewed. All the time, she said, she was worried about the child's safety. And she also said this inquiry has only scratched the surface of what's been happening in Nottinghamshire's care system.
It saddens me that whole generation of children missed out on their childhood. If we do not invest, intervene and afford workers the ability to practice in a child-centred way, which offers early intervention to children and families, I fear we may be in the same room again in 20 years.
Jeremy, what's been the County Council's response to that?
Well, we heard from the Director of Social Services. He said they didn't want to compromise those police investigations. He did accept, though, they could have done things better. He also talked about a number of cases in Mansfield where children were abused by their foster fathers.
I think our fostering service and the failings that happened in Mansfield, I think there was a failure of that particular part of the service at that time to do its job properly. What you've got to change is the culture in that team, in the service and in the department. People have got to start thinking differently.
And today we also heard why so few of the suspects have actually been charged with offences. Sue Matthews is a senior prosecutor in the Nottinghamshire care investigation.
They may have been put into care because they were badly behaved themselves, committing crime. But that doesn't mean they're not telling the truth about being abused. And in fact, it might be an obvious reason why they were targeted, because perhaps it was felt that they would never be believed.
So 3 more days to go in this long-running inquiry. And tomorrow we're expecting to hear from Nottinghamshire's Police and Crime Commissioner, Paddy Tipping.
OK, Jeremy, thank you.
Well, sport is coming up next.